let me shut that light off in the background right quick. And, sorry, 1 sec. It's going to go off screen for a sec. Because mod folder. To half size this window. To half size. Sorry about all that. Still getting the ropes here. We are good. Do a new save here. Let it play through, baby. Best RPG ever made. Right here, in my humble opinion. Oh, I moved the lights. Oh, there you go. I can see myself a little bit now. War never changes.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's
Ron
onslaught.
Perlman.
The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Oh, to preface this, I have mods on, but it's all vanilla. I have every DLC. No sprint enabled even. Just stability mods and little graphic stuff. Nothing crazy.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Evil Harry.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I
This
do?
is the fun part. Alright. Got a preset that we're working with. Oh. 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 Wide. Yeah. Large. All right. He's always like, whoa. Small and together. What happens up? Oh. Yeah. This guy's got a face for radio. Alright. Oh god, dude. Oh yeah. All the oxygen in the room won't stand a goddamn chance. Let's widen those nostrils. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. He's perfect. Small. And an underbite. No, overbite. Yes. He's like, meow, meow. 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 Alright. Cheeks. Oh yeah, I gotta keep them high and pronounced. No. Yeah, it's almost uncanny in the middle. Alright. What the fuck? Oh my god, yes. Let's shrink his chin. Oh my god, dude. Shallow, backward. Short, backward. I'm fucking losing. Thin. Concave. Oh my god. Yeah. We can't give this guy any facial hair, right? Okay. Yeah, blue's uncanny with this guy. Like chin like that. Let's keep it moving. Alright, what we got? Oh no, we're definitely doing waster. No fucking question. Beat red. Beat fucking red, dude. Purple, maybe? What's every color? It's white. Yeah, obviously. Oh my god, that's so gross. That's so gross. It fits him, though. That's not over the red. Raise the blue slowly. I feel kind of a real blonde. Oh, that's so ugly. Oh my god, I love it. Yes. A little more green there. Perfect. Yeah, no, we need to keep... It's just a mustache. Yeah, he chooses to keep that out. Oh my god, everything but. Yes, oh my god. That's... No, I don't even want to look anymore. I've made my decision. It's just Wizard Harry.
Well, I got most of it right.
No, you
anyway.
fucking didn't.
Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
Not even
Let's
close.
see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Hurry up.
Looking good so far.
Don't worry, we'll
Go
steal
ahead and give
everything.
the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Fuck perception. Okay, 8 luck should be enough. Intelligence. Yeah, let's do endurance. No, just in case anyone hasn't played this before, let's go through it, but I know the god build. Strength is good as hell, you know. Melee, unarmed, inventory weight, damage, weapon effectiveness. Perception, explosives, lockpick, energy weapons, accuracy, compass range. Endurance, unarmed, health, resistance, and survival. And I am playing on very hard survival, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Very hard survival. No problem there. Charisma, always a 1. You just raise speech. It's useless. Which I'll do speech. I'll be a speech whore with this gameplay. Intelligence, more skill points, easy lock. Agility, guns, sneak. AP is the biggest one for me. AP is real good. That's for VATs. Luck, all skills, and then obviously gambling. Gambling. That's the build, baby. Thanks.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my yacht and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
I don't have no skills yet. So all the DLC weapons are in here. I'm going to save them for later. I'm not going to steal the books. It's a waste of inventory space. And technically, this is not stealing from the good doctor who saved our life. I don't know, it's a set to not steal, so I'm just gonna not steal it, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, let's get the smokes. Always gotta get the smokes. Nothing in the dresser, yeah. Easter egg here. Good. Now let's see to let go of the skull. Know what? Doesn't overcumber me. Alright, well, let's have a seat with a good doctor. Oh my god, he's not a looker.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Dinner.
House.
Treasure? Silencer, yeah, silencer.
Bandit.
Bandit. Reasonable.
Light.
Slash. Lights.
Mother.
Human shield is always the answer.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best
You
thing.
learned that you're a wizard,
But I
Harry.
guess maybe it explains
An
a thing
evil
or two
wizard,
about your
Harry.
predicament. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
No opinion.
I'm always fixing to be the...
Strongly agree.
I'm...
Strongly agree.
I charge in to...
Oh, that's sorry. Charging my problems that on. I shouldn't be skipping.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Oozing wound.
Okay.
Shit, I'm skipping. Stop skipping. What is this word? Too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one.
I know it's two bears high-fiving, obviously, but that's a mod. Realistically, I see the mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Explosives, huh? Melee weapons. Speech. Do I do early survival build? Yeah, if we get lockpick early, we can just raise barter by killing Malcolm Holmes too. Yeah, that's decent to me.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
So, these are pretty much traits. You can build, choose up to 2 or none. They have like something really good, but a bad part about them. But this is so good early on that I take it every time. And you'll always hit max level pretty much eventually if you just do all the quests. And I'm gonna be pretty completionist about it, so it's not really a hindrance at all. And I have super high intelligence, so I'll be getting a ton of XP regardless. The Wild Wasteland is just silly, so we take it. Just more strange encounters and all that stuff. Alright.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
You shouldn't have gone through my stuff.
Didn't have much choice, I'm afraid. But I understand the sentiment. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back.
I don't
I'll fix
acknowledge
you up.
robots. Don't
But
talk to
try not
Victor
get killed
ever.
anymore.
But yes, hardcore mode. And just to prove this, okay, settings, gameplay, already on very hard. And there is no harder difficulty.
I expect you'll be wanting to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any questions...
30 speech, bitch.
Of course. You've been through a lot. Ain't much, but these'll do you right if the pain flares up.
Mm-hmm. Could get to know him, but I mean, I'm evil. I don't really care that he saved my life. Nah, there's more stems, bro. Up here I got a classic Bethesda DLC spam. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Mojave, dude. Gunrunner's Arsenal, Dead Money's last. So these are pretty cool. When I get my first player home, I store everything in this dumpster before I live anywhere. And then you just go right here. And you send it to a place that's right next to my main player home. And you just take all your loot for the whole game. Catch by Victor. Fuck Victor, dude. Where was I heading? Yeah, we stealing. Alright, let's put away. No, actually no, let's just sell straight to chat.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
No, yeah.
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Yeah, let's bankrupt chat right now. I'll keep a spear. Ink corrupted shut. He's not anything good. I'm not gonna do energy weapons till later.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
This is gonna be the weapon. Oh, I need to buy a shovel from this asshole.
You looking to buy some supply?
I know, not the 20 gauge. It's on the 9mm.
Give me a shout if you need it.
Get the fuck out of my face.
You can't just take that.
Oh shit.
You looking to buy some supply?
Did you get it back? 21 stims. That's good. You can't just take that, he said. Oh no, my poor Good Springs reputation. Whatever would I do? Okay, so it's not ING. So it's not ED. Replenish. You got an allowance replenish. Yeah, this one's tough, man. I'm gonna try not to save scum as much as I can. Like, I'll tactically save all the time. 'Cause I don't think it's scummy. But going back when you fail something a million times is. Playing hash, I know what that's called. Mission. There we go. Just being an absolute fucking rat after this town saved my life. I don't know, someone could be looking at me. Alright. yet. I guess we'll talk to Victor. Oh yeah. Look at that handsome man.
Howdy, partner.
Oh, I'm like right in his grill.
You're looking fit as a fiddle. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. I'm a Securitron, Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I'm not thanking
Happy
him.
trip.
Fucking clanker. Even though he saved my life. Ooh, silence 22. Snow globe. I gotta get 7 of those. They're worth 2,000 caps. Alright. These are the cigarettes that Benny smoked. Distinctive cigarette butts. No. Don't be dumb. Get the Brock flower. Prop center module. Skyrim horse the shit. We are going somewhere very special. is Vegas. I'm not going there yet. Now we simply fast travel back to Good Springs. And now we have one of the best we have the best knife in the game. Pretty much. Good Springs home. Can I steal this stuff? I don't know my valuables. Okay, we're looking like, alright, it's getting heavy. I see, like, this stuff is set to steal, so I'll be stealing now for reals. I've activated Malcolm Holmes. Oh yeah. We got La Fantoma. Another meeting people. 31 Sunset Sarsaparillas. Yeah, there we go. Have a bloody knife. Like, yeah, are we sure we should have brought this guy back to life? Alright. A little bit criminal, come on. Is that all? Oh, let's get the hell out of here. I just gotta do this house. See if I can rob Chet a little more.
Howdy.
Don't worry, Chet. All that missing stuff is just your fault, and
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Until next time. God, I love that noise. Cool, that's right. That's way better. Okay, done some sufficient looting here. I'll do the tutorial mission and log off. Talk to Easy Pete though.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there some.
sticking around good... Sure, what do you want to know? Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous. Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it, since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster, straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Just let me shove this whole magazine in my pocket. I want my skills. 42 survival is actually insane starting. On hardcore, it's pretty good. Oh, here's my miscellaneous tab. Only thing I got. Deliver a package.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Try crouching. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. Tell you what.
Oh, shit.
I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways. See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Yeah, this shreds them.
Well, that's the end of that.
I think I stabbed that lady for sure. $50 survival, level 2 is wild. Lockpick. Yeah, this is a crazy good build. Wowza. Okay. Melee weapons. That's tempting, actually. Nah. This is hard. No, I like it. I like the idea of Wizard Harry getting health from drinking.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty. Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root.
Already got these.
Bring those on back to me,
And we'll get cooking, Walter.
Everything all right?
Already got this stuff though. Alright, make more blowfly sliders. Should be using Chance's knife on these. This shitty knife. Ooh, whoa, hey, where'd you come from, man? Ow, it actually got me, son of a bitch. The other game forgot that I did that.
Hey, that's not bad, see? Well, Hey, do me a favor.
Oh, I skipped all
Trudy,
that.
she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Alright. So before we settle up at Good Springs here.
Hello.
We're gonna put away. Now let's see. I do have a stealth boy, nice, okay. Nothing with the raw essentials here. And that's just regular Harry. This is Wizard Harry. Evil Wizard Harry. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Good night.